Hey guys, Q here, and this is my cheese strategy for Isshin, the Sword Saint on Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. What you're going to see in this video is two different strategies. The first strategy is just a lot faster. It won't work throughout the entire battle because it's limited based on the amount of resources you have. But if you're dying on Phase 2 and Phase 3 of Isshin and getting tired of fighting Genichiro or Phase 1 of Isshin, this should help you get through it faster. The second strategy for this does work on Genichiro and the phases of Isshin. So if you do not even have these resources or you don't want to use this strategy, you can use the other strategy that I'm going to show you once we reach Phase 2 of Isshin on all 4 phases of this battle. Now, so for this first strategy, you will need the Fang and Blade skill. What this allows you to do is, after swinging or using certain prosthetics, it gives your sword the element and attack boost that was inherent in the prosthetic tool. You're also going to want to pop an Ungo sugar, as well as a Divine Confetti and a Pellet. Again, like I said, it's kind of limited based on the resources you have. Fine Snow is even better if you have it, or a Sweet Rice Ball or a Rice Ball. And all you need to do for Genichiro and the first state of Isshin the Sword Saint is swing your axe and then immediately attack with your weapon, which will give you a boosted attack because you swung the axe first because of that Fang and Blade skill, and then one more attack to get Isshin to deflect and kind of reset. You can see there he did not deflect because I had actually downed him a little and he dodged back instead. But again, this will work with the Sparking Axe or the Lazurite Axe. All you gotta do is just go ham on him hit him with the axe, attack once to use the Fang and Blade, and then one more to get him to deflect, and do it again. And that pellet or that snow and that Ungo sugar should prevent you from getting staggered and take you through the first 2 phases. Now, this is the second strategy I was talking about, and like I said, it does work on Genichiro and Phase 1 of Isshin. It also works on Genichiro at the very beginning of the game. And all you gotta do is wait for a certain attack. That one there. Now, it does require a little bit of timing, but it's on your part. And all you gotta do is run away and wait for him to jump and slam. Immediately after he jumps and slams, he will dash at you and try and strike you. And that is when you're opening. Right after the strike, you want to approach your left of him, because sometimes he's facing the other left, sometimes he's facing right. You want to approach him from the left side and just get a single hit in. Now, you'll see me speed it up here. Unfortunately, this strategy is quite long. It takes quite a long time, but it's safe. And like I said, I know a lot of people are having trouble with this battle, especially when they're getting to Phase 3 and then dying. This is a completely or almost completely safe strategy. You just wait for that one attack, and then he dashes, and after he dashes, just swing around to his side and do one running attack. You will also see the video skip a little. I do try and make sure that I'm uploading full fights as opposed to cutting around the fight. I never like being when I see a strategy video and they're cutting parts out and you can tell something happened, you're like, okay, wait, hold on, what happened? Unfortunately, speeding it up to 1200 times normal, my rendering software seems to have glitched a little bit. Oh, and I left in that death. You need to be a little spatially aware when you're running around. Luckily, falling off a cliff doesn't kill you instantly. But as I said, with all 4 stages, you can just lock onto the enemy, stay about mid-range from him, and run away. Use sugars, use confetti to get him down a little faster if you can, but this strategy requires no resources and is really safe. It will take 20 to 30 minutes until you get all the hits in necessary to take him out, but if you're at your last wit's end, if you're at my video, then this might be the one to finally get you through and take care of Isshin. I also do want to point out this does work on New Game Plus as well. It doesn't involve any sort of blocking. chip damage, you can do it with the Demon's Bell curse on, and you can do it with the Kuro's Charm curse on as well. As you can see, that's phase 3. I'm going to leave in one example of each attack he does. You can see they don't really get anywhere near me. As long as I'm running away at about mid-range and I just wait for the one attack. He shoots, no problem. Jump, dash, and I swing in and do a running attack. He actually deflected that one, but most of them he won't deflect, and it will work. Sorry for that blackout. Like I said, my rendering didn't turn out so well. That one I was able to dodge and get a hit in. Again, it's just that one attack. Take your time. Be patient. If you're at a point of frustration where you're coming to my video, just be patient. And as long as you don't... I don't know how you could even mess this up. As long as you don't get cocky, or as long as you don't try and throw in other hits in there, you should be able to execute this strategy with no problem. Anyone should be able to, and finally get past this fight. This is an awesome fight, but if you lack the skill like then this might be what finally gets you through it. After about the 30th time, it's an awesome fight, but after about the 30th time, it gets old. So I'm just gonna leave you to watch for a little bit. Like I said, I do speed it up. You can see I tried to leave in a couple of the times he attacked me, and it gets nowhere near me. Even the lightning attack, you're gonna see a little later when he's when he uses his sword swipe and it kind of sends out a shockwave. I'm staying mid to long range from him, so it doesn't even get close. Here we go. Yeah, you're just strafing. It's not even gonna touch you. And just wait for that jumping slam. He's gonna jump slam, and then you sneak in after the dash and do a single running hit, and then jump away. And regardless of what follow-up attack he's doing, you will not get hit and be able to take him out. Like I said, this was originally a 25-minute video, but I really wanted to speed it up. And here we are coming up on the last hit, and there it is. For phase 2 and phase 3, all you gotta do is run away, try and stay about mid-range, long range if you feel like it. Wait for that jumping slam attack, and then he's gonna dash immediately after the slam attack, and then just do a running swipe attack and jump away, and rinse repeat. Again, it does take a little spatial awareness, so you don't get stuck behind a rock or fall off the cliff like I showed you earlier, but if you're stuck on this guy like so many people are, and what an awesome game this is, but you want to just finally beat it, try my strategy. It might take forever, it might be cheesy as hell, but it works. Until next time, I'm the Strategic Gamer, and I hope it helps.